Good morning, welcome back to GSPseafishing. Now, you catch me still at home. It's a lovely day out there and I'm going somewhere different. I haven't been for ages, it's been years since I've been there, and I'm going to Samphire Hoe down near Dover, where the overspill, all the diggings and things of the Channel Tunnel was put. And there's this lovely nature reserve down there with a like promenade with a wall and railings. Water's always there. Loads of wrasse, get garfish in the summer, mackerel, bass, the lot. So I haven't fished there for so long. It's taken me a while getting all my stuff together, and I'm trying to cover all bases, so I'm not going that light, but I've got a trolley. I'm getting the stuff in the car now, so let's get going. Right, I'm finally in the car, stuff is loaded. I'm only 20 minutes later than I'd hoped to set off. High tide's not until sort of 2 o'clock-ish, I think, or maybe later than that. So, and it's 9:38 now. So I'll get down there, it takes me about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to get there, down the M20, and I'll see what it's like. In the overflow car park. It's very busy. It's a very sunny day today in June, so it's expected to be busy. I went around the other car park and there are a few fishermen unloading, but look at this, right below the magnificent white cliffs of Dover, which is what they're famous for, well, what Dover is famous for. Just going to go up to the office and pay for parking, and then get the gear out. Alright, so all paid up. Pretty good still. £2 a day to park. I've done it on the Ringo app, so it was £2.40. There's always an extra charge on that. So that's all paid. It's been so long since I come here. Last time I come here you had to pay at the kiosk. Now apparently the chap comes round to collect your money. So I'm heading down, and as I'm on the way down, found out there's a comp on today, so there's a fishing competition. That's why there's a lot of fishermen here. I mean, I expected a few anyway because of the weather, but it is very busy. So I'm just letting people pass because my trolley's quite wide, and then I am actually going to head east along the wall towards Dover and get set up away from everyone, and let's have a look at the water, see what I can do. Morning gents. Anything yet?
One doggy, that's all.
One doggy?
Yeah.
What? Close in or?
Well, I'm only about
40 yards or something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a lovely day for it, isn't it?
At the moment, the spot I've found isn't too snug.
Oh, you're one of the lucky ones.
Put a marker on it or a GPS.
Yeah, I just want to get try and get a decent wrasse today.
Yeah.
Down by the wall or something. Well, I think I found a spot. As you can see, there are a lot of fishermen all the way along, all the way up there, a lot of fishermen that way, and I'm at the far end towards Dover, and there's a few fishermen there. So I found a spot here. My main aim today is to get a decent wrasse down by the wall. So that's my main aim. I'd like a pound plus wrasse. That would make me happy. And then whatever else comes along, I'll be happy with. There's people of all competence levels along here. I mean, there's people that you can see that are barely fished, and there's people that know what they're doing. I know how to fish, but this mark is one of those marks that you get used to, and you get better and better at fishing the more you come. So this is only my second time here, so gonna give it a go, see if we can catch some fish. So let's get my gear set up, sorted out, see what I'm doing. Right, so unfortunately just found out that there's this match is gonna be pushing all of these people this way, because this is the free end of the Samphire Hoe where the pleasure anglers can fish today. And just found out that I didn't realise it had happened yet, but the Admiralty is shut, and that's why it's so busy down here. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I may be moving somewhere else because I don't like fishing in crowds. So what I'm putting on here is a 2-hook boom rig. Now there we go. I have got on this 60-pound fluoro, big body, booms, 25-pound fluoro, hook snoods, size 2 Aberdeens, a couple of floaty beads, and I'm going to put that down the wall, try and get some wrasse, see what's about, with some ragworm on that. So I'm going to get a lead weight on this, and then we'll get that out. Right, so here we go, got some ragworm here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to thread a bit of the ragworm on the hook, like so. Not that much. I'm going to pinch him off there. I'm going to leave that much on there. Now I'm going to take the tail off. Just clip the tail on the point of the hook. So I've got the main section of rag up the hook there, and then a little bit of section on the point of hook, like you would hook like a lugworm for carp fishing or something. So there we are, that's that. I'm going to do the top one exactly the same, and I've got some sections there. Right, here we have the rig. I've just got a pyramid lid on the bottom, that's going to get dropped over the wall. I've got a 2-hook boom rig there with ragworm, just as I've shown you, and then this is on the Cinetic Capture Compact Extreme 390 sea bass. Now this rod has got a lifting power of 7 kilos. This is used on the continent a lot, on rocks, lifting big fish up. So here it's ideal if I hook anything, a wrasse down the wall that's half decent size. I've got 25 pound line on these hook snoods, and I've got this rod that I should be able to lift anything decent up the wall with. So let's get this dropped out. Right, here we go. This is literally going to get dropped down there like that. There we are. That is down the wall. Get tight on that. Right, we have a bite on the wrasse rod before I've set the other one up. See if that comes back. Come on. First wrasse got me in the rocks, I think. Get him out, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on, got him up. Have I got him or have I lost him there? Oh, I got a little wrasse, there we go. Oh no. There we go. The first fish. Lovely dark pout in there. Very nice. I thought it was a wrasse and it'd take me into the rocks, but very happy with that. So I'm gonna snap a quick picture of him because he's quite nice, and we will get him back. Very easy and unhook. Straight in the mouth. Voila. Right, there we are. Little pouting. Happy with that. First fish. I've decided I'm gonna just fish for small species here today. Both rods, I'm gonna fish for small species. So I'm really happy with that. Gonna get him back. Unfortunately, all I can do is throw him over the wall. So I'm gonna do that now. Get him back in the water. Get bait back up. A bit of fresh rag on this. What's on there's going to be alright. I mean, if they're coming in quickly, it's going to be alright. I'm happy. There we go. A little rag there. Put that tail over. Like that. Bottom one. Voila. It's alright. Happy with that. Let's get these back out again. So currently, whilst I've just put that rod back out, I'm trying to untangle this mess of a rig. I need to get this untangled because I'm going to put this out at distance and see if there's anything small out there. I wonder if there's bream about, anything. Probably wrasse as well. So I'm going to get this out. This is going to have fish bait on it, I think. I haven't decided yet, but I think so. So let's get this out. Or let's get this untangled first. Right, so I've got the capture compact out there down the wall, and then my second rod is going to be the Sonic, which I always use, and on that I've got a bit of a different rig. So basically it's a 3-hook flapper, but it's an extending 3-hook flapper, and I am going to go both rods scratching for small stuff, but this is going to go at distance. So here we go. We have got a 150 gripper with a lead lift there, and then we come up the line. We've got the first hook snood there with a size 2 bait holder that clips down there onto the imp. We've then got the second hook here down at the bottom, clipping onto that cascade swivel, the first one, and then what I've got above that, I've got a fixed swivel there with an open eye, and then all the way up here, that's 6 foot up, I've got this clip here, and above that I've got a third snood, again with a size 2 bait holder. So what I can do is I can fold this rig over where this swivel is, and I can bring that up to this point, and I can clip it in there on that wire, and I'll show you in a minute, and it shortens the rig, and when it hits the water, lengthens again, so I'll have a bait right off the bottom, 6 foot away from the other two. Let's get this baited up. First time round on this rig, I am going to put 3 little worms. I might tip them off with a little bit of fish, I think, but I only want little worms, so that's what I'm going to do. Little lug on that, and then another one on this one. And these bait holder hooks have got enough of a shank to get a worm on it, small worms, so they work well enough. There we go, another one on. And this tiny little one I'm going to put up the top. I'm going to tip them off. Well, I'm actually going to tip these off with a tiny bit of razor clam. We've got a bit of razor clam here. And we'll do the same with the other two. Right, before I cast it, here is the rig clipped up. So we've got the lead weight, you've got the lead lift, first hook clipped down, second hook clipped down. And when you get up here, you've got this big loop of line. And you've got the hook there. Let me see if I can find it. It's clipped on the bottom half of that bit of a metal clip, and the top half of the metal clip goes up into that tube, and on it is that swivel, so that holds this rig up short. I can cast it and it extends when it hits the water. So let's get that out now. Well, I've just put that one in short now. I mean, I cast it out and there was a lot of tide pull out there. So I brought it straight in and I've put it in at about 25 yards and just got a bite. So let's hope now the tide's starting to move a bit more. There we go. There we go. Let's get that. Let's see if there's something on that. Well, I've had a few rattles on this, so I'm going to bring it in, see if there's something on it. If not, rebait. And I'm snagged. So that's always good, to be snagged. There we go, got it up. Oh, there was a fish on there as well. Let's get him out. Come on, there we go. Come on. We have got something on here. Where is it? It's not on the top. It's on the bottom one. It's a little wrasse. Let's have a look. Tiny little wrasse. Tiny, tiny little wrasse. There we are, little wrasse. I would call that as a ballon. Big lips. But I'm no wrasse expert, so I will look that up when I get in. Lovely. Right, let's get him back over the edge. Well, I just had a bite on the short in, close in one, and it was rattling, and I missed it. And then I'm just trying to bait it up, and the other one's going mad as well. So I'm just keeping an eye on that whilst I try and get a ragworm back on this one down the wall. So there's fish feeding now. The tide is starting to really move. So pleased with that. It was quiet for a little bit. Oh, he nearly had me then, that ragworm. Weren't looking. Right, so there we go. Let's drop this down. So we're getting bites now on both rods, and they're both rattling around, so it's just luck of the draw of which one I take. And it will be the one with the smaller fish. Well, there we go. Lovely. Even smaller. An even smaller wrasse. Third fish of the day. Let's hope they start getting bigger than that. Pretty, nonetheless. There we are, just reeled this in. Didn't even have a bite. And I've got 2 more wrasse down the wall. So let's hope we can get some bigger ones. So that's fish number 4 there. Going back in. Fish number 5, all tiddlers. Biggest fish so far has been the poutin, but they are lovely, lovely colours. Right, fresh bait going on here. Bit of fresh rag down the wall. Go. Let's get this threaded on. Just got to be careful with these pincers. Nearly had me last time. Don't want that to happen. And I put the beads on it just to keep them floating up a little bit. They're 2 little floaty beads. So I want it just to give a little bit of movement against the wall. Right. And then we get the second one on. Like this. Oh, look. He had me then. Oh. He proper had me. How did I miss that? Right, there we go. 3 little strips of mackerel on. And on the top one as well. So let's get that out and see if there's any different outcome. Alright, down to the bottom. So here we go, fish number 6, another tiny little wrasse. They all count though. I want to get a bigger one, trying for a bigger one. Let's get rebaited, get out again. What I'm going to try on this nearby and close in rod is I'm going to change from rag and I'm going to put lug on, see if that makes a difference. What I'm going to do to make my life a little bit easier as well is use the baiting needle. It makes threading a worm onto the, oh look at that, bent hook. Let's change that hook, new hook, and we just thread this worm on very easily with the baiting needle. Check out that link up there about baiting needles and tools, and it'll show you how to use all these different baiting implements. Anyway, let's get this down, see if we can get some bigger wrasse. Right, we've got some knocks on the mackerel. It's taken a while, but we're getting some knocks. Wondering whether something is hooked on there. And a few rattles. Nothing massive. Definitely not wrasse. Watch me pull a wrasse in now. Right, so we're getting towards the top of the tide now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this one down the wall again. I'm going to leave the other one in for a bit, and I'm going to set the parabolic rod up. I'll show you that in a minute with a float. See if there's any garfish showing. Seems to be some whitebait and a little bit of movement out there near the surface. So let's give it a go. Let's see if there's something else out there that we can get. It's gone a little bit quiet at the moment. Rattles, but nothing massively positive. So we'll get this one back down, and then we'll get the other rod set up. Right, so let's set this parabolic up. Whoa. Here we go. Got a wrasse. Oh, that's a bit better. That's a little bit better. Here we go. Fish number 7. That's a bit of a better wrasse there. That's back on ragworm. I was on lug, but now we're back on ragworm. So that slightly better wrasse was actually a bit closer to the wall than the other ones. The other ones were maybe 5 yards off of it, whereas that one was right next to it. So this is where this is going again, to see if I can get some bigger ones. Right, so here we have it, my parabolic rod, my 17-foot telescopic. All the other rods going. What's happening there? Oh, he stopped. See if he comes back. So basically, there it is, 1000 pen battle 2. On this small 17-foot parabolic rod, goes all the way out there, and then I have got a small float, and down at the business end I've got a bit of mackerel on a size 6 bait holder, and I've got that set for about 3 foot. So I'm going to get that in a minute. I'm just going to see what is going on this rod. There we are, another little wrasse. Just pulled that up. So let's get. They're coming in all the time. There's too much water movement at the moment for the float, so that's staying in for a minute. If there's a little bit less over high, or just after high, I might float for a little bit, but for now I'm going to stick with bottom fishing. Here we go. Wrasse on this straight away. Come on. No, missed him. Missed him. Right. Get a fresh bait on that. The other rod's going. So I'm back to both bottom rods, but they're both in close. One's 10 yards out and one's right against it. Now that is literally as close as I can get that to the wall. There we go, straight away down the wall into wrasse again. Let's see what this is. And in a minute I'll show you exactly what I'm doing to catch these wrasse and how you can have a good bit of sport down here for the day. Where is this? Oh, second pouting. There we go. Another beautiful colour. Beautiful colour on these pouting, look at that. Stunning. Great colour, really dark. The other rod's going. So we're going to get this one back and see what's on the other rod. Right, here we go, we've got something different here. Another tiny wrasse, as per. So he can go back. And then we got this lovely blenny, look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm going to get a photo of that. I don't know the species of this. It's the first one I've caught. It's got a little like fire crest on the top. But that is stunning. So quick photo, let's get back. I'm extremely pleased with that. Actually, that has probably made my trip. So let's get him back. Very pleased. Look at that, stunning. Right, so we are exactly at high tide now. It's bang on high, and I've had a fair bit of action. Nothing big. Lost count of how many wrasse that I've had. I've had a couple of, I've got knocks again, a couple of pouting, and a little blenny just then. All in all, really good. But I'll just show you what I'm doing here and where I'm putting my baits. I'm not here fishing for big fish. Now I met a chap along there, Terry, that fishes this area a lot, and he knows that smooth hands are coming out of here. There has been smooth hands caught, there has been rays caught as well. So, but I've not come in here for that. I've come here just to get bites, to get some small species and have a good day out in the sun. That's what I'm doing. My rod's banging away like mad. Might have to get it. No. So I'm happy catching fish. Now what I'm doing, I'm just putting right down the wall, directly down the wall. Let me show you. So directly down the wall there, right next to where you can see the in and out bits, where the steel girders are, that is where I'm putting my main wrasse rig down there. It's on a 2-hook boom rig, and that's where I'm getting most of my wrasse. So that is fishing rag down there, and then my other rod there that was just going mad, that I'm leaving for now, is only, it started 20 yards out, it's now only about 6-7 yards out. So that's getting bites as well, but not as frequent as this one. And that's all I'm doing, baiting up with both lug and rag. Doesn't seem to be an issue either, and catching fish and having fun. And it doesn't matter how seasoned an angler you are, if you're getting bites, that's what you come for, and it gives you an enjoyable day. So let's hope there's some decent fish. Let's hope they get a little bit bigger on the ebb. Oh, I missed him. Missed him. Unless he's small. No, missed that. No. Here we go, another little wrasse. Lovely. You can go back. Very pretty. Oh yeah, I think we got one in here. Oh no, weed. Right, this one I'm going to try at about maybe 40 yards now. See if anything different's out there. So unfortunately I've just lost my first set of gear down the wall, got snagged up, very snaggy here. So just going to tie a new leader on, get another boom rig on, get out for some more wrasse. Right, I've just had a real good take on this and it's snagged me up, so let's let him have a bit of slack, see if I can pull him out. Yeah, there we go. Let's hope he's still on. Let's hope there's something still on anyway. Yeah, there's something, not big though. I don't know, there's something pulling. We've got something pulling on here, anyway. Could be a pouting, another pouting I think. Possibly. Yeah, decent sized pouting on here.
Amazing, well done.
Another pouting. Very nice. Let's get him back. He's a lot lighter than the other ones. But still, another fish. Let's get him back. Right, basically I'm just topping up the wild worm that's on there. That will do nicely. Get that back out again at about 40 yards. See what else is out there. So we'll clip this up and then we'll cast it. Right, there we go. Another wrasse. Right, that was a good bite, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's another pouting. Another pouting, a decent pouting. It is different to a wrasse, and it's not bad catching biggish pouting. Yeah, don't know if I could be that bothered. Right, let's get this hook out. There we go. Another nice size pout in there. It's all good sport. Right, so again, this baiting needle makes it so much easier getting these on. Let's get these on and get this out again, about 40 yards. It's only a light overhead, and see what else is out there. But there seems to be pouting at distance and wrasse against the wall, but the wrasse has actually gone a lot quieter, so I'm going to bring that in a minute and see what's going on. Might put some fresh bait on that. Right, so the big one, I had a bite, struck into it and got snagged, so I'm leaving that there for a little bit. See if the fish, there's a fish hooked on it, still knocking a bit, see if he can get me out of the snag by swimming the opposite way. So I'm going to leave that there for 5 minutes. But the one against the wall is being very, very quiet. And as I say that, it just dips. But I have gone with a bigger boom rig with bigger hooks. Trying to get a bigger wrasse. So that may be the reason. Drop this down the wall, the other one's going mad. Right, let's get this one out of the snag if we can. Come on, come on. No, it's not having it. Oh, something went. Don't know what. Something went. Don't know if I've still got the fish. I don't think I have. Or have I? No. I've got everything and I lost the hook snood with the fish on it. So there we are, the hook with the fish on it has gone. So that's what was snagging me. I'm going to give one more cast with the rod close in for wrasse. That's going out. I'm going to pack up the other ones and call it a day pretty soon. It's been an enjoyable day, very enjoyable day. lots of wrasse, lots of fish. So let's see if we can get one more on that, and we'll start packing the others up. Well, we've got a decent bite on the wrasse rod. Come on. Where does it always go when you get to the rod? Come on. Come on. Come on. Snag me up, he's snagged me up. Oh, he snagged me up. Come on. Yes, I've got movement on it. We've got him. Caught him by surprise there. There he is. Ah, little pouting. So we've got another pouting there. A little one this time. So I'm pleased with that. Getting back on the wrasse. Come on. Just missed a good bite as I was packing up a rig. Right, that rod behind me has had enough. I've missed a decent bite on it, had a couple of rattles, but that's it. I've been told I need to get to the shops, and it's a Sunday. So I shot at 4, it's 3:20 now. So I better get packed up. We'll see if there's a fish on there, and I need to get to the shops. So let's get this in. There we have it, I'm done. Because I'm going fishing again tonight. Tonight I am going to target rays. So it's been an enjoyable day, an enjoyable session. Lots of wrasse, lots of pouting. Full of fishermen down here. But now it's time to go and get my other gear, go fishing somewhere else tonight. So hope you've enjoyed this, and as usual, until next time, tight lines.